What's the best way to respond when your dad says your feelings about his wife make it hard for him to love you? A few weeks ago, I, 19, had plans to spend the whole day with my dad. We'd had this planned for over 2 weeks, and I even drove 3 hours to see him. When I got there, instead of greeting me or being happy I'd made the trip, he told me he wasn't sure he wanted to spend the day together after all. Then, he dropped something on me that completely blindsided me. He said he finds it hard to love me sometimes because I don't love his wife, Lil, the way he wants me to. And because of that, he feels like I don't love the family they have created enough either. He said it makes it very hard for him to keep our connection alive. I had no idea what to even say to that. I just stood there, totally stunned, and eventually decided to walk out and drive back home. I couldn't see the point in hanging around after being told something like that. Since then, he's texted me a few times asking why I left and saying he wants to talk it out. Lil texted me too, saying she didn't understand what happened. I told her she might want to speak to him directly, and I filled her in on exactly what he'd said to me. She was shocked and told me she'd talk to him and get his head on straight. Later she texted again, apologizing and saying that apparently he did it on her behalf, though she insisted she never asked him to say anything like that and that she has no hard feelings toward me. My dad keeps saying he wants to have a conversation about it and that me walking out wasn't the right way to handle things. He keeps insisting that we can't just leave things as they are. I asked him what the point of talking is when he's already told me he's not sure he wants to spend time with me and that he struggles to even keep a connection with me. For background, my mom died when I was 8. Dad married Lil when I was 10. At the start, I didn't want her around at all. I was still grieving, and I was upset that Dad got remarried only 2 years after losing Mom. Lil actually handled it really well back then. She told me she understood that I didn't want a new mom or stepmom, and that if I'd rather, we could just try being friends. I wasn't interested in that at first, but over time I came around a little. We eventually developed a friendship, not super close, but it was there. We're not the most natural fit, but we've always been open and honest with each other, which meant we didn't step on each other's toes or hurt feelings. Dad was never particularly involved in my relationship with Lil. The only time he really brought it up was when she was pregnant with their first kid, my half-sibling. I wasn't excited about it, and I told him so. He said he wanted it to be an exciting time for me too, but I told him it just wasn't. Later on, I tried to get a bit more involved just to make him happy, but my feelings never really changed. Over time, I grew a fondness for my half-siblings, but I was never the type to be overly enthusiastic about their pregnancies or family milestones. Still, everything felt fine between me and Dad. I honestly thought we had a super close relationship until now. This whole thing has made me question whether that closeness was even real, or if it was always conditional on me feeling the way he wanted me to about his wife and kids. Now he wants to talk it out, but I don't even know what there is to say when he's already made it clear how he feels.